word. Sit till we get orders to deploy. Kill us some bad guys. Suck it up, Marine.
There's no bad guys up there, Folsom. Keep telling you, this is a strictly humanitarian crisis. Ebola or some such shit. Tell him, Alcatraz.
Alcatraz ain't talking much this morning. Contrary to popular belief, people, tequila is not good for your health. Right, Al? Just nod your head. We'll know you're alive. There you go.
Anyway, it's bullshit. You don't call Force Recon for an EMAT evac. They're bad guys up there. I swear. I can feel it.
Get the hell off me,
Listen up,
man.
Marines. Time to go get this Dr. Gould. Get your asses forward. Get scuba gear on. 10 minutes. Weapons prep.
I told you. You don't take out the Ebola virus with an M16.
Yeah, just don't shoot this Gould, okay?
Man, I heard it was an alien invasion.
Yeah, right. Illegal aliens.
What the fuck was that? Get out, people! Back up!
Abandoned ship. Repeat. Abandoned ship. Catastrophic hull breach. Control. We are hit. Repeat. We are hit. Abandoned ship.
What the hell happened here, man? Torpedo?
The hatch is under! Gotta dive! It's jammed! Give me some help here! Chino! Chino!
Didn't make it, man. Alcatraz was last out. What happened to these people, man?
Just don't touch them. Hey! Looks like Lady Liberty took some heavy fire!
Yeah, she's still standing though. Stubborn bitch.
Hey! What the hell?
Hey guys, it's Liburn98 here. Obviously this is Crysis 2. I actually got it tonight, which is the 21st. It comes out, it's supposed to come out tomorrow. I'm actually going to buy this game twice. I bought it for the 360 for the single player experience, plus I wanted to see what Crytek did with the consoles. And I heard that the 360 version was supposed to be the better version of the two consoles. I don't know if that's true. And I'm also going to get it for the PC, naturally. I have the first one for the PC. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. And anyway, so as you see here right off the bat, playing around with my purse and then having a hot dog. And one thing you're going to notice right off the bat, specifically through the intro and then right here, I mean, the graphics are amazing on this game. Having played and owned Killzone 2, which is also another amazing looking game. Great job, Guerrilla Games. At least on the visuals, single player, while better than Killzone 2, fell a little short in my opinion. Anyway, that's not really what this video is about. It's about Crysis 2. I will get into Killzone 2 with some online footage. online commentaries for that. Obviously, I've been away for a while. Haven't really done anything for what, 3 weeks now. Biggest reason is I got a new job. I'm actually an accountant. Yeah, I mean, I never thought in a million years I'd call myself an accountant, but that's basically what my job title says. I'm an accountant. I work for a, it's Uniglobe Premier Group. Basically what they do is they organize flights for big businesses and stuff like that. One of their partners is actually the Toronto Blue Jays. They organize flights for them and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's my job. Basically what I'm doing, there's two parts to that job. First is organizing the flights. I don't do that. I do the accounting part, which is to basically crunch the numbers and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be and all that good stuff. It's a pretty sweet job. One thing has changed over from, I now work 5 days a week instead of 3 from my old job. Gives me a little less time to do these, to be honest with you, but I'm still going to be doing them. It's just been really crunch time at the moment at this job. They want to get a lot of this stuff done by the end of March, which is fastly approaching. And once that happens, then we'll have a bit more time. I won't be so dead tired when I come home and all that good stuff. And I can bring some more NHL videos and new stuff just like Crysis 2. One thing you're seeing here, for those who haven't played the first Crysis, the big draw for Crysis, everyone, when they think of Crysis, they think graphics. I mean, yes, it was and still is probably the most beautiful game, except for maybe Crysis 2. But what got overshadowed with Crysis was the gameplay. Everyone looked at the graphics and kind of forgot about the gameplay. And that's where I found Crysis was the best. Or I wouldn't say the best, but it had a lot of variety that people don't realize it had. And the biggest part to that is the nano suit. Now you see here, I'm in armor mode now. Then I go into cloak and I get away from these guys. And it's all about playing and toying with the AI. And that's what makes Crysis and Crysis 2 so fun.
Looks like the streets are sealed up pretty tight.
And right here on the right where you see energy, big word says energy, right? I'm waiting for that to go up. And there's a mistake I did, and it annoys me when I see other people do it, and I actually did it myself, is when you're in cloak mode, don't shoot. And what I mean is that uncloak before you shoot. The reason why that is if you shoot, or in my case, throw a grenade while in cloak mode, it drains all your energy just like that. And if you're playing on the harder difficulties, and I think this is on veteran, but I can't be so sure. I mean, it looks like I take these guys down pretty easy, but at the same time, they're not dumb as a post. That's one thing I noticed too. If you're gonna play this game, at least play it on the normal thing. I think it's normal, or regardless, it's the second one up or higher. The reason I say that is because on the recruit difficulty, they're really dumb. I've seen them walk into walls and all this stuff. But on the higher difficulties, they're a lot smarter and they don't do that. Now here you're wondering, why didn't I take out the guy closest to me instead of gun the turret? Because the turrets are a lot more deadly than that guy. Again, I got the suit on, so if I'm gonna die, I just throw on the armor mode and then take him out that way. Oh, here's something pretty funny. I thought I was going to be all sneaky and cool and get this guy, and I still did get that guy, but his buddy's body was stuck in my way, so I got a lucky shot there. And a new feature for Crysis 2 is you can actually pull the thing right off of the, the gun right off the vehicles. So you can carry that around for some added firepower. Don't actually use it though, as you'll see. I'll drop it up here shortly. And as you can see, scale-wise, Crysis 2 is pretty phenomenal, I have to say. At least for consoles. One of the things you hear a lot of PC gamers complain about when they made the move to console is that it was going to get dubbed down. And I played the game all the way through. And what I liked in Crysis is definitely in Crysis 2, and that was the variety of ways you can play a particular level. And while, yes, you know, it might not be as expansive as the jungle setting, it's still Crysis to me. I mean, what I liked about Crysis, like I said, was the variety, and it has that. Now here, as you can see, I'm going all stealth-like. I'm gonna predator his ass right here. And I love doing this stuff. I mean, it's pretty sweet. Of course, that's a new feature for Crysis 2 is the stealth kills. And all of these things, like the stealth kills, and then even the grabbing onto ledges, and all that good stuff like that. The sliding, which is also pretty cool, although I don't think I do it as much other than sliding into cover occasionally. All of these actually add to the gameplay. I know some people might say, oh, they did it for the console crowd and stuff like that. I don't care, because you're supposed to be this badass super soldier, you know, with this awesome suit, and that all these extra tools add to that. I mean, that's what these things are. That's what Crytek is good at. They're good at adding the tools, and they basically say, you know, this is the scenario, do what you will. And that's what they do good at. That's what they did in Crysis, and that's what they did in Crysis 2. Here it gets a little crazy because that guy caught me off guard, and I'm like going, oh shit, what should I do? And basically running through all this now. And finally I got a bit of area where I can, you know, cloak, jump across, and this is pretty sweet. I would have liked to get a stealth kill here, but a punch to the face is just as good. Now, as you know here, Crysis 2, just like pretty much every game, is not immune to glitches and stuff clipping and stuff like that. The guy's gun was sticking through the wall there. But when you have graphics like this, who gives a crap, right? And now here I'm being all stealthy some more. I love that cloak. In this run I'm actually using cloak, but when I first played through it I basically run and gun. Despite being killed numerous times, I mean, it's not an awesome strategy to use, to be honest with you, but again, it's Crysis. I mean, do what you want. You can, like right now I'm using a, you know, bit of each. I'm using, you know, the cloak mode, going all stealth, and then if I have to, I'll, you know, throw on the armor mode and go that way. I mean, it's all about choice. And the other thing I do like, and I know some of the PC gamers again are going to say, oh, you know, they dumbed it down, but they actually let you know if there's tactical options available. And when you pull up your visor, you can, or your binoculars, you can actually see all of the tactical areas. Now, that's what they say are tactical areas. Of course, you can do your own tactics. I mean, it's not just saying here, these are the only two and that's all you got. You can do your own tactics in this. And I've tested that, and it does work. But I do like that they're giving the newbies, I guess, or the people who maybe aren't as creative, incentives to try these new types of moves and different types of scenarios. One of the biggest complaints I hear at Crysis is that, you know, it's boring. Well, it's boring because you're not all that creative. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. People run through Crysis like it's, you know, Call of Duty, and it's nothing against Call of Duty, but if you play Crysis like Call of Duty, you gotta find it boring. You gotta change it up a little and try all the different moves. I mean, they give you the skill set to use. You know, all these tools to use them, you know, the way you want. And that's what Crysis is really all about. And I'm basically going to end my commentary here, because as you're going to see it coming up very shortly, I do some epic fail. I'm getting shot, so why not take each other out? Boom, done. That's it for this commentary. So until next time, this is LeBaron98 signing off. See you guys.